Court in Ottawa, Canada says the Nigerian police force involvement in extrajudicial killing, torture, summary executions of suspects in custody, among other gruesome human rights abuse, is overwhelming. The court disclosed this while denying asylum to Charles Okigwe, a former operative of the notorious Mopo unit. The conclusion came after Okigwe sought a judicial review of the North American country's immigration department that denied him asylum for his possible involvement in crimes while he served as a police officer in Nigeria, People Gazette reports. Judge Patrick Gleason heard that any Nigerian who willingly joins the Nigerian police force will be guilty by association by the Canadian judiciary system and the United Nations Convention relating to the status of refugees, notwithstanding whether or not the person committed gruesome crimes often associated with the Nigerian police force. The judge hinged his decision on the landmark 2013 case of former Congolese representative to UN Rachide Ikenza Ezukala, in which the Supreme Court of Canada ruled that anyone who knowingly participates in an organization or regime linked to a crime against humanity will not receive protection under the 1951 Refugee Convention. The ruling crime came months after Nigerian soldiers opened fire on protesters who were participating in the NSAS campaign to end police brutality in Nigeria, killing at least 9 civilians in an operation said to have been authorized by President Muhammadu Buhari. Days after the Lekki killings, some Nigerian soldiers were killed in a mysterious operation that the Nigerian army has failed to publicly acknowledge or explain. Okigwe joined the Nigerian police in 2001 and served for 17 years before fleeing Nigeria in March 2018 on the ground that he was being sought for members of court gang that he had investigated for homicide in 2016. He claimed to have received several phone calls and that his house was burnt in 2017. Documents seen by the newspaper showed Okigwe left Nigeria for the United States on March 5, 2018. He arrived in Canada on June 6, 2018, and subsequently filed a claim for refugee protection. Having conducted some findings about his service in the Nigerian police force, the Canadian Immigration Department denied him asylum for evidence showing his involvement in the crimes against humanity. Although the former police sergeant contended that the decision was unreasonable and denied his complicity in the crimes, Canadian authorities noted that it was unlikely that he did not know of widespread crimes perpetrated by the Nigerian police. Documentary evidence overwhelmingly demonstrates that the Nigerian police force and the Mopo units committed human rights violations during Mr. Okigwe's service, and it was unlikely that he had no knowledge of these generalized violations despite the evidence that his awareness of criminal activities and human rights violations was limited to low-level corruption within the Nigerian police force, the document said. Evidence by the department also showed that the first crime against humanity, including extrajudicial killings and torture, were overwhelmingly, citing the Mopo units as largely disposed to extrajudicial killing, torture, and corruption. In his ruling on June 16th, Gleason expressed his satisfaction with the Immigration Department's decision and heard that the application be dismissed. Having carefully considered the records and submissions of both parties, I have come to the conclusion that this application must be dismissed for the reason that follows. I am satisfied that the ID reasonably weighed the relevant factors in determining that Mr. Okwigwe made a knowing and significant contribution to the crimes committed by the Nigerian Police Force (NPF), the document said. In April, another Canadian judge, Sir Baston, also denied asylum to Olushalo Papula, a former member of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS), on the ground of his association with the police unit. Papula had also requested for a judicial review of the decision of the Immigration Department, which found him indismissible into the country on the grounds of his membership of the Nigerian Police Force. I am dismissing this application because the decision-making reasonable seeks the relevant factors for deciding whether Mr. Papula made a knowing and significant contribution to the crimes committed by the Nigerian Police Force, the Gramont Road. Before they say the evil that men do lives after them, but now evil that men do lives within them. Why backward people are in Nigeria shouting God bless our gallant corrupt police and military? Now they have heard from civilized Ghanaians. Nigerian police and military are corrupt to its foundation. Yes, these are more criminals in Nigeria police than in the society. This is very, very highly commendable, and I hope such gesture would be extended to the immediate and extended family members of every member of the Nigerian police and Nigerian army. They can't be sowing grief to innocent civilians and hope to enjoy peace elsewhere with their family members. It cannot happen. So these are Nigerians' reactions. Guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly hit the comment section and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also click on the notification button. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you very much once again. Bye for now.